Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be making a customized wig. I know this is a little bit different to what I normally post, but it's Valentine's Day and I want a bob, so this is what I'm gonna do. The hair that I end up getting is this Remy hair. See if you can see it. I always wanted to get this hair since like what, high school, middle school, high school, and this is the first time that I'm getting the hair. I got both 14 inches because I know I'm going to be cutting it into a bob. So I got 1B, 14 inches, 100% human hair, and I end up getting a closure. I already bleached the knots on this closure as well. So if you can see, it looks pretty natural. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know if I want a middle part or a side part. I'm gonna move this chair. I don't know what I want so far, but I'm aiming towards the middle part, even though I know middle parts don't really look right on me, says me, because everybody else is like, I'm crazy. So I end up getting this cap. This is the cap that I'm using for my wig. I meant to get the one that is like more silky. This one has holes in it, so this is not like the same wig that I had last time, which is weird, but I couldn't find it. It was in extra large, which I don't think my head is extra large. So I end up getting the one that's not extra large. So what I'm doing here is making my closure a little bit up on the wig, so I'm not putting it on there when the wig cap starts. And I'm using these lines as my guide. So this line, I try to make it be right there on the line. Let's see here. So I try to make it on this line as possible, try to make it even. And then I'm gonna stick the TPs on there and then sew this bad boy on. So my middle part will be looking like this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stretch this out a little bit. Hold on 1 second. All right, definitely got it on wrong. So I'm gonna angle it. Hopefully this will work, because this is all the options that I got right now. So I'm gonna make it back a little bit just to look like it's a head. My closure's not sitting quite how I want it. Okay, so that's good. So what I did here was make sure this line is directly in the middle, so when I do my part, it'll be directly in the middle. And then I'm gonna keep a little space in between the wig cap and my closure. So these lines, my closure should meet on these lines of the dome cap. I mean the block head. I believe this 22. Yeah, this is a 22 wig cap. It's not, I would like for a 20. That's what I was looking for in the hair store, but I couldn't find it. It was only 23, and that's way bigger than what I was aiming for. I might have to come up a little bit on this wig cap. Oh well, we're gonna have to come up a little bit. So these T-pins are really good too when you're making a wig, because you could take them and poke them where you want to place them. Okay, so we're gonna place it right in here. All right, so like I said, the middle part should be right here where you stick it. Don't worry about this wig cap, because we are gonna eventually cut this off, so it'll match your skin complexion as well. I'm gonna turn on my hot comb here. So this is my hot comb, and it's not like the regular hot comb, because you can heat this up like with the cord. I don't know why the fan is plugged. Alright, so I always crank it all the way to the 20, and it pretty much heats up really fast. What I am gonna use on this wig, I'm gonna use the She Is Bomb hair wax, and I'm probably going to use my mousse a little bit later. I don't know if I want like a middle part or a side part, so I'm gonna just try to see. I'm probably gonna break my hair down before a middle part, but I'm always doing side. I don't know, I feel like my hair looks funny on a middle part, so it's just that on that on that. I am gonna sew this down. So you take your little needle, and then I'm gonna just sew this that way on. I wish I had another T-pin, another TP. I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store and get some more because I am into making wigs now. Surprisingly. So I'm gonna lay this flat right here on this dome head. I mean block head. I don't know why I keep calling it dome head. So it's really hard to like thick it in for whatever. So I'm gonna lay this flat. Make sure it's no like ripples and whatnot when you're sewing this down, because it won't lay as flat as you want it, and you're gonna see that. You're gonna see all the ripples and little bumps in the wig once you lay it down flat with the needle. So I'm just going to sew this bad boy on. I don't really have no method, it's just in and out. Just going. Alright, so I get my baby with me. Alright, so now I'm on the other side. About to close the closure up. I haven't plucked none of the baby hairs in the front or anything, so that's what I'm going to be pretty much doing, is sewing onto the back more. I'm going to be putting this hair in. I'm going to be putting this hair in. Got to sit right here and let mommy finish this wig. So this is what, come on, focus, the onyx Remy hair. Okay, now okay. All right, so I'm going to be installing the onyx Remy hair. I got 2 bundles. I'm gonna probably be adding some more hair. I want it as full as possible, but not too full. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. So my hair is blown out right now, and then I am going to braid it down. My hair is still wet though. Every time I use that thing, it's always like still wet. My hair holds water, but when I first started like shampooing my hair, it beads off. Like I don't. I'm gonna come back to you guys whenever. I have no hands, so I can't even separate it because he. Alright, so this is the breakdown that I end up coming up with. It's the braid. So now I'm gonna put my wig on like so. Still not done. TP. I'm gonna just keep on calling them TPs. That's how I'm gonna call them. Something like this. This ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to go to the because I want it. Alright, so I put the wig cap on, and I feel like my head is way too small, so I'm still gonna sew in the back some type of way, because I don't know, it feels like snug like how I want it. So I'm just gonna do it like this first, and then sew the bundles in close to my wig cap. And I'm doing it not on my braid. I'm making sure that I can take it off after I'm done. How that feels. I feel like this here what I'm comfortable with, and I'm able to take it here. This is gonna be my side. I want a middle part, so I'm gonna line this line up directly in the middle of these 2 lines on the cap. So these 2 lines, and making sure they're in the center of this line so I can have a middle part. This down. Now I gotta sew the closure on. This is the closure that I'll be using. I haven't plucked it or anything, but I did bleach the knot, so I'll be doing this closure Now it's gonna be hanging off just a little bit from, sorry baby. So a little bit far from the wig. I'm gonna do a little bit. And then I'm gonna do another one. So I'm gonna take another TP, put it on. So I'm gonna sew this on like so. This is snug tight like how I like it, even though it's a little loose. But I think sewing it on, it'll be fine. I should have stretched out the closure a little bit. For real. Cause that's not your money. Alright, so I forgot I ended up putting an elastic band on my wig last time. So I ended up getting these from Amazon, I believe. I know I wanted to make more wigs, but it's like so thick. I don't know what size it is. I normally keep this to the end. Alright, so I'm all done sewing around everything. My bad. Alright, so I'm all done sewing down everything, so it's really close to the closure, and that's what you're trying to strive for when you're doing the wig. So I'm going to take the clips down. I'm going to flat iron this wig really good, and then I'm going to get into the cutting part. Let me see if it fits first, because then I'll be doing everything for nothing. But yeah, it fits. It fits really good. Yeah, it fits really good. I look really crazy. I look like a, never mind. But anyway, so this is what it is giving so far. I might keep it like honest, but I kind of want up here. But we're gonna see when I flat iron her. It's real snug tight. I know once I put the elastic band on, it's really tight, like how I like it. It's gonna stretch the closure. I should stop saying it's gonna be really tight, because it's not gonna be really tight. It's just gonna be the closure is gonna stretch a lot more flatter, so you won't have any problems there. Since I'm done, I might as well do this part because I am done. So what I'm gonna do with this little flappy thing that is around the closure, you're gonna cut this out of the wig. So it's gonna be a whole little U in here. Be careful not to cut what you stitch, because the stitch will loosen up. Go all around here and cut it, and then after I'm done, when I start putting my wig on, then I'm gonna put makeup all in here so it looks like my skin complexion. Yeah, we're gonna do that so you can really see the part now. I don't know if you've seen like the little line from the wig cap. Now you can't see it. Now I really don't have to put on makeup, but if I want to put on makeup, it'll look a lot natural, like my skin, because that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming for natural. We're not aiming for wiggish, okay? You're not aiming for that. I mean, maybe you are, but I'm not. So I am not aiming for that. It feels pretty flat, pretty on, so I'm just gonna flat iron her. I got my flat irons, and then I'm good to go. You're gonna take a little piece of hair, and then you're gonna cover that track, because you don't want nobody seeing your tracks, you know. We're aiming for natural. We're aiming for natural. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this She Is Bomb, and then I'm gonna put it on top of where I want it to lay, and then it's gonna stay right where I put her. Once I do the hot comb on top, I'm just gonna go over it like so. Pretty sure you've seen something like this before. So yep, and now you don't see the track. I wish I can get in better angles, because y'all can see. I'm gonna just put it up here. Like so. So now you can see not one track. All right, so I'm just gonna flat iron her real quick, and let me show you what I'm gonna flat iron her with. I'm gonna flat iron her with the hot off the press Paul Mitchell, because this is my favorite, you know, heat protection, but it makes the hair very, very, very slick. That's what I like about it. This is how I spray it onto the hair. I know it looks messy, but I really like how it looks. And then once I go in between tracks, I end up putting more, but you'll see. Okay, so I am done sewing on the pack hair, and this is all I got left to do, like one more track or two around the closure. So I'm gonna add this bundle that I had in my closet and see what this is going to be about. I'm probably gonna double it just to make it a little bit faster. Yep, that's all I stopped the timer for. Well, the time lapse for do this. And I believe this is a 16-inch or maybe an 18-inch, somewhere in my closet for it. So I end up changing my part. Of course, I hate middle parts on myself, but just so I know what I'm gonna do. All right, so I had to get my other mannequin out. I don't know how this is gonna come into play because I will have to hold it while I'm cutting, but I don't mind it, I guess. So I want to kind of do like an asymmetrical bob. All right. So I'm gonna start cutting. If it don't look right, then I'm gonna stick to my normal and then cut it how I want to cut it. But anyway, I'm gonna just cut it. I'll be using these. Okay, so this is what it looked like. Oh, hopefully. I probably would add a couple of tracks up here to make more not thin. You see how like this is like real full, but this is like see-through, paper thin-ish track thing. Fuller hands are like full of like little eggs. That's why I hate cutting bobs, but it's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'll be right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it at an angle, zigzag it, but never cut a straight line. But people will see it, and you can cut some hairs off if you can, if you want to. I wouldn't cut too much off. And after you're done with that, you're gonna flip the wig over like so. You're gonna get your elastic band. So this part right here.
No.
Get out.
Come eat, baby. Come eat.
Oh yeah, and I did sew these in, so it looks like this. So for this part, I am using Nairobi. You can't even see it, but anyways, it's Nairobi moves just to lay this down flatter and stop it from being in my face, really. This is so funny. But anyways, so I cannot cut it on here or the dome cap, so man, so I can't cut it on either one. So I went to the bathroom and my daughter was in my closet. So I was like, okay, so you want to try on my stuff, you might as well try on it. So right, go in the bathroom. So I go in the bathroom. So I told her, okay, so this is my daughter. Why do you look like me? This is so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna cut her hair on her. So you gotta be very, very still, baby. You cannot move, okay? Do not move mommy wants this cut to be nice. Okay, Soraya. You want to show daddy? Okay, we're gonna show daddy after I'm done, okay? Yeah, that's all mommy needs. Thank you. Thank you for being mommy's model for a second. You like being mommy's model? You still want to tell daddy or show daddy your wig? Okay, come on, let's go show daddy your wig. My husband's actually helping me cut my hair, so I cannot get it straight enough. Look at Bay cut my bob, his favorite haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I got the dome. And now, let's see if I can zoom in. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make this part like even clearer when I put my wig on. It's alright. It's not what I envisioned, but it's okay. I don't know what it's missing. It's probably missing edges. Alright, so I end up cutting this hair a little bit shorter, but I'm going to show you guys how I am going to pluck these. I'm just going to go down that row. So I'm going to take, I think this is the concealer palette, contour palette. So I'm just going to take this, find my color up in here as you. So I'm going to take my makeup brush. And then I'm gonna put it all over my lace so I can put it all over. Then on again. The base is going this way too. Brush your hair. I wish I wasn't striving for a middle part because I probably would do my edges this time. Edges would have been more defined if I would have braided my hair down in this type of design. Because I'll do another video on how to make a wig because I do, but I like the cut. My husband helped me with the cut. He did alright. He did alright. Still nice though. I like my ear. And yep, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.